Come yourself. We're HOI Chicago. We come out every Friday and Saturday to prophesy against this wicked kingdom. To wake up you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to your true nationality. To show you, according to the Bible and according to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you are Israelites, man. That's who you truly are, right? You are a child of God, man, right? And you need to live like such, act like such, man. Come back to your nationality. Come back to your heritage. Come back to your traditions, man, before it's too late. Let me get 1 John chapter 3 and verse number 10, right? And let me get Ezekiel, right, chapter 30. Let's start at verse number 2, right? Bring it up.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse number 10. In this, the children of God are manifest.
See, the children of God are manifest today, man. Even in 2024. The children of God are being made manifest, man, because, amen, it has to be made known. Because it's going around that everybody is a child of God, man. And that's not so. Read that again.
In this, the children of God are manifest. And the children of the devil.
You know what?
And the children of the devil.
See, there's children of God and there's children of devils, man. That's why it's much more important today that you learn who you are according to God. Are you a child of the devil or are you a child of God, man? Right? Hold that. Let me get 1 John chapter 4 and verse number 6. All right, read on.
Whosoever doeth not righteousness.
Whosoever doeth not righteousness, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. Right? Women putting back on their modest apparel. Brothers putting on their mighty garments, their fringes back on now. Right? Coming back to their heritage, the traditions, right? Their nationality. Read on.
Is not of God.
It's what?
Is not of God.
So if you don't do righteousness, you're not of God, man. Right? We know a whole bunch of people in these churches, man, that are not of God because they do not follow the righteousness of God. Read on.
Neither he that loveth not his brother.
And the same one that don't love his brother. If you don't love your brother, man, you're not of God. Right? You gotta show, you gotta extend that olive branch to your people, to your brother, to your sister, man. Right? To their children, from the generations that go down, man. You gotta stretch forth that hand. Because we all need that helping hand, man. Right? We all need each other in these last days, especially with all hell getting ready to break loose. Right? Especially with them nukes coming over. Russia getting ready to invade this place, man. Right? Is anybody gonna be able to shop at a carrot store when these other nations go against America? When America tells, hey man, it's a curfew, man. Right? There ain't no more riding your bikes, taking your car out for a stroll, man. Right? It ain't gonna be none of that, man. Right? You're not gonna be able to sniff up that good smelling air, man. Right? It's not gonna be like that in these last days. So you need to come back to know who you are according to God, not according to your oppression, not according to the so-called white man, right? If he ain't never treat you right, what makes you think he'll teach you right, man? He don't give a damn about you, man. Right? So you need to come back to the knowledge of wisdom and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Is there any more on that?
Yeah, just talk about it.
Come on, read on.
For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning.
This is a message that you heard from the beginning. You might not remember it, but a lot of times through the scriptures, the Most High tells you to remember this, remember that. That means you once knew him once before, man. Right, we don't?
That we shall love one another.
You got to remember that you got to love one another, man. Right? Not putting your arm around Bobby and telling, oh, this is my best friend. Right? Read on. Come. Drop that. Let me get 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse number 20. Bring this up.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 4 and verse 6. We are of God.
We are what?
We are of God.
We are of God, huh? Where of Yahweh Shem Yahushai? Right, read on.
He that knoweth God hear us.
He that knoweth God hear us, man. If you hear the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and you know the Lord, man, right? If your spirit inclines you to come over here and ask you questions, come over here and gain some wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Bible, and you're of God, read on.
He that is not of God.
He that is not of God, read on.
Hear it not us.
Hear what?
Hear it not us.
Hear it not us, man. Want to turn that cold shoulder, man. Want to say, hey, I ain't got time. Or I got to make a move. Or I got to go pick up this pepperoni pizza, right? The meat lover's pizza at 2 o'clock. Complete madness, man. He that heareth not us is not of God. Read on.
Hereby knowing we the spirit of the truth.
See, we know the spirit of the truth, man. As long as you hear the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, if it's of the Most High will, you will know the spirit of truth. Right, we don't?
In the spirit of error.
In the spirit of what?
In the spirit of error.
And you don't know the truth between the lies, man. Right? Let me get Romans chapter 12, right, and verse number 10. Right? You don't know the truth between the lies. Start at verse number 2. Right? Because our people don't know what the truth is and what the lies are, man. Our people still, right, what's up? That y'all still going based off of what? The lies, man. Right? We don't? Read them.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 12, and verse 2.
Bring it out.
Bring it up.
And be not conformed to this world.
So like, King, come around so you can listen. Right? Come right in front. Right? Bring it up.
And be not conformed to this world.
What?
Be not conformed to this world.
Be not conformed to this world. Don't get too comfortable in this world, man. Don't get too comfortable at a low estate, at the bottom of society, in the slums and the ghettos, man. Right? We don't?
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Be what?
Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
But you got to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You got to change the way you think, man. You got to change the way you act. Because when you change the way you think, you're going to change the way you act, man. Right? Every brother that came into the truth and they thought about their ways and they tried to make a change, man. Right? That's what our people need to do. Come out of this downtrodden state. Come out of this mental break that the so-called white man has y'all in, man. Right? Let me get that in Deuteronomy, right? 28 and verse number 48. Shalom. Right? Read on.
That ye may prove what is good.
That what?
That ye may prove what is good.
So that you can prove what is good. If I ask any of our people what is good, man, they don't have the answer. They're gonna be like, hey, there's weed in my pocket. Right? Them blunts I'm finna go pick up at the gas station. 2K at my house, man. The new PlayStation 5, man. Right? Madness, man. Wicked, man. Wicked, man. Right? Totally wicked, right? Right? Or you know?
Acceptable and perfect will of God.
So you gotta show what is acceptable to the Lord, man. Right? Our people don't know what's acceptable to the Lord. Right? Nobody knows that keeping the feast days of the Lord are acceptable unto him. Our people don't know that if you put down a shrimp, crab, lobster, and pork, catfish, that's acceptable to the Lord. Our people don't know that you keeping the higher holy days such as Feast of Tabernacles, man. Right? Feast of Dedication, first fruits, man. Passover is acceptable of God, man. Right? Go and getting rid of them, all these idols, man. All this idolatry. Putting away the worldly things is of God, man. All right, brother. If you learn anything up here, you'll be a Hebrew Israelite, brother. All right? Keep the commandments, have faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. All right? You got a question, brother? Say it again. All praise to the Most High, right? All praise to the Most High, King. All right, stay safe out here, okay, Elder? God. All right, read on.
For I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you.
See, the brother say he a prince, man. All right? Just not thinking, the brother say he's a prince, man. Right? A prince that has power with God. Is he not? Right? God. That's what we got to know. See, the brother know what's going on, man. Know who he is. Right? We can still be at a lower state and know who we are, still have faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. Right? Read that again, Salaki.
For I say, through the grace given unto me.
See, the grace that's given unto us, the time period of us to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. Read on.
To every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think.
And we can't think highly of ourselves over others, man. Right? We're on the same playing field at this point, man. Right? We still at the bottom together. We still in captivity together, man. Right? We still struggling together, man. Right? We're not higher than nobody, man. Right? We will never make ourselves a number of the 144,000. Right? The 1/3, the elect of God, man. The chosen to make it into the kingdom. Even though the Christians think that they automatically make it into the kingdom, man. Right? Exalting themselves, thinking that they saved, man. But we'll never say that, man, because we understand the Bible. We understand the scriptures. We understand Yahweh Shem El Shai, man. Right? Read on.
But to think soberly, according to God, have dealt with to every man the measures of faith.
Right? You gotta have a certain measure of faith, man. Right? You gotta have a certain measure of faith to walk in this captivity with your head high, man. Right? Read on.
For as we have many members in one body.
We have many members in one body, huh? Right? In our one body, right, we have many members. We have an arm, legs, different bones, right? Read on.
And all members have not the same office.
Right? All members don't have the same office, man. Right? We don't all do the same thing, right? A brother might be mightier in bringing out the law. Another brother might be mightier bringing out the prophecies. Another brother might be mightier in breaking down the similitudes, the parables, man. Right? Another brother might be better with the camel work. Another brother might be better at holding posts, man. Right? We all got our certain different lots. Right? We got our own different purpose, man. Right? But it all goes back to Yahweh Shem El Shai. No one's greater than the other, man. Right? We don't?
So we, being many, are one body in Christ.
Us being many, being thousands of Hebrew Israelites, they were all one in Yahweh Shem El Shai. Right? We don't?
Every one member, one of another, having the gifts different according to the grace that is given to us.
Just because we're different, man, we still have grace and mercy in Yahweh Shem El Shai, man. We got to keep the faith. We got to keep our mindset on Yahweh Shem El Shai instead of being a stiff-necked, hard-headed people. Going aside, forgetting about the Lord. Forgetting about the Lord's Sabbath day, man. One of the simplest things. One of the simple ones, man, you could understand, right, and put away not breaking the Sabbath day of the Lord. Right? Bring this up.
Deuteronomy or Second Ezra?
Let me get, well, what I have in Deuteronomy?
Deuteronomy 28:40 or Second Ezra 7:20.
Let me get Deuteronomy 28:48.
48 card. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse number 48. Therefore shall thy serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
What was the Lord going to do?
He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
What happened to us in slavery?
He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
See, we had a yoke of iron upon our neck, man. Physically.
Read on. Until he have destroyed thee.
Until what?
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed you, man. The so-called white man binding y'all up around your neck with iron, man, until he have destroyed you. Right? Mentally. Read on.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
And that's what those Englishmen settlers did. Came over to America and conquered our Gadite brothers. Read on.
From the end of the earth, as swift as an eagle flyeth.
And you wonder why almost every nation resembles the eagle, man. Because that's that same eagle that's swift, man. Right? That attacks, man. Right? Takes whatever he wants to. Read on.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
We didn't understand the tongue of the Englishmen, huh? We're not Englishmen, right? We are Hebrews, man. Hebrew or Hebrew. Let me get that in Philippians, man. Right? Chapter 2 in verse number 3, right? We ain't no Englishmen. Why are we speaking English, man? As a child, we spoke Hebrew. The Baba, Gaga, Dada, Mama. But then what happened? Mom, Dad, Father, grandmother, right? Complete madness. Kind of stripped us of our language, man. They put us in the school, man. Right? Then they wanted to teach us the ABCs instead of the Hebrew alphabet. Right? They tried to teach us cursive. They took it out of schools. They took the Bibles out of schools because they knew that the Hebrew Israelites were going to wake up if they kept it in. But if the so-called white man was smart enough, he should have burnt the Bible, man. Right? He should have, but he's being so dumb and so proud, he thought that he could use the Bible to conquer the whole world, man. But not while the Hebrew Israelites on the streets, man. Not while the children of God are destined and preordained to wake up in these last days, man. You can't fight against the Lord. Right? We don't?
And he shall A nation of fires, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the oath.
See that? In America, hey, they fierce, man. Of a fierce countenance, man. When they roll out, hey, every nation know, hey, we just gotta grab the nukes, right? We just gotta grab the nukes. We already know what America about. They like to blow people up, man, right? And they don't disregard if you old or young. They'll take your young children, man. Infant, suckling, right? And they'll take your old, man. 50 on up. America is the bully of the earth, man. That's why they have a U.S. embassy in every country, man. Every single country. I just heard, Iran just overtook one. Right? Iran just overtook one, man. Right? Nobody looking at that. Right? These U.S. embassies are getting destroyed because all these other nations are disconnected from America so they could go against America, man.
When Putin had that interview, I forget the white man, he was a CNN or something. He had an interview with Putin. Putin was talking about the history of Russia. And Putin was saying, listen, your country, America, is so corrupt. This is a Russian president saying this. He said, now, we know America's our enemy, but America literally controls the media of the whole earth. That's a Russian president saying that about America. They said America controls the media of the whole earth. It has media. They even control the media in Russia. Think about that.
That's crazy, right? I ain't even know that.
That's what Putin
right?
said. Yeah.
That's because they have the Israeli government in their back pocket. All the congressmen, right? They get paid by Israel.
Yeah.
Right? They controlling everything on this earth, man. Right? You can't go nowhere without the U.S. having their noses in it, man.
No, that goes with that because when I done traveled overseas, they show all American commercials in like hotels and everything. Right. So that's why they even get the idea that we're lazy because that's all their pictures they're painting to them. They don't paint our slavery or our struggles. They only paint that we're not doing certain things. That's why other people come here and have already their prejudgment of the so-called blacks. Because the media brainwashes them as well.
They do that. They do that to Ham too.
Yeah.
Right. They push for 25 cents a day.
Yeah.
You can help out this poor African country.
The whole time they living comfortable.
They living great.
Yeah.
They living great.
And the people and look and the people that's living up in so-called hut. Have you ever seen the inside of they mud joints? It look like it's a literal crib.
Yeah.
Right, and for those that's living up in mud huts, that's because they're going according to their tradition. Those people that's drinking blood over there is not drinking blood because they hungry. They drinking blood because that's a part of their Hamite customs. They're holding on to the customs of their forefathers.
And we got too attached to the American customs, right? Not to realize we have our own customs.
Right.
And seeing the Hamites living their traditional ways, man, they thinking, oh, they at the bottom of society. Nah, man, that's just how they live. That's how they want to live.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they've been living since the beginning, huh? Right, bring this up.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 12 and verse number 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world.
What?
Which deceiveth the whole world.
What the white people do?
Which deceiveth the whole world.
Hey, brother, don't you agree that the so-called white people that lied to everybody on earth?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So what we gonna do about it, man? Are we gonna find about the truth, or are we gonna continue to listen to these people? The great dragon in her wheelchair, man. Complete madness. Read that again, man.
The highway to hell.
And the great dragon.
It's like a highway to hell, man. Right there, like I'm saying, man. Highway to hell, man. Strolling right into captivity, man. And I don't know about y'all, but y'all can have that one in captivity, man. I don't see what she can really do, you know, and she can't work.
Salakia, she could probably knit the hell out of a sweater.
See that? But you know what they say about the Hebrew Israelites all about hate? No, man. We hate them that hate us, man.
Right.
We love them that love us. And it just so happened every single nation on this earth hate the Hebrew Israelites, man. So we have no choice. Especially when the Lord hate them. You think that we gonna love what the Most High God hates? And we gonna hate what the Most High God loves, man? You gotta be out your damn mind.
That's right.
Right? We're children of God, man. We're children of Yahweh. Right. And we go by the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim El Shai, man. We go by the fear of God, man. Bring that out again, man.
Book of Revelations, chapter 12, and verse number 9. And the great dragon.
And the what?
And the great dragon.
They're considered the great dragon, man. A damn snake. Right, we don't?
Was cast out. That old serpent.
That what?
That old serpent.
That old serpent since the beginning, we don't?
Called the devil.
Called what?
Called the devil.
That devil is a deceiver, man. Right. Lying everywhere he go. Right, we don't?
And Satan, which deceiveth the whole world.
What?
Which deceiveth the whole world.
That Satan is an adversary, man. Right? And he deceiveth the whole entire world. So that brother, hey, man, he said, hell no, man. Well, hell yeah. Right? The so-called white man lies to everybody on the earth. Damn, so we shouldn't go by what he calls us today, right? Now you got to think about, hey, who am I for real?
I got precepts.
Come on, let me finish how you go.
He was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him.
Right, he got them little minions right along with him, man. And he done gathered them up. He done made some new minions, man, of our own nation, right? There's a righteous and a wicked. And as we understand, there's a wicked of Israel, man. That's why brothers and sisters got to have a certain type of discernment on knowing who's wicked and who's righteous, man.
Right.
Knowing righteousness is according to the Bible, according to Yahweh Bashim El Shai. Knowing what unrighteousness and wicked is according to the Bible, man. Right? Having that discernment, that righteous judgment. Right? We don't?
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation.
What the angel say?
Now is come salvation.
Now is come salvation, man. Salvation of the Israelites, man. The rulership of the Israelites is at hand, man. Right? We don't?
And strength. And the kingdom of our God.
And the what?
And the kingdom of our God.
The Lord say?
And the kingdom of our God.
And the kingdom of Yahweh. We don't?
And the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
The accuser of our brethren is cast down, man. Those that accused us of unrighteousness, man. Tried to talk down on us, man. Wanted to hate us. Put us in the grave, man. Wanted to cast us out. Wanted to coon against us, man. They're going to be cast out in these last days. We don't?
Which accuse them before our God day and night.
Damn what?
Day and night.
They don't have no sleep, man. They do it day and night. They do it day and night, man. Practice it. How to try to make us fall. How to make us go off, man. I was watching a movie. It was Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins, right? Okay. In the movie, he ended up coming back to his family, right? They at the grill, right? Mike kept talking about these baby back ribs, this swine, fine as a dime, whatever he said, man. Right. And then he was like, nah, man, I don't eat that stuff, man. Right? And next thing, he got it all over his face, man. And then Big O, whoever he is in real life, man, he talking about, you want it in the sauce? He was trying to get him into it, man. And then what? What did Martin do? He fell right into it, man. Fell right into the trap. Now you done broke the law.
Temptation.
Then it fell into the temptation, man. Broke the law of the Lord. And then everything crashed down. Right? Now you have to turn back to your family, man. After leaving that damn Jezebel. She talking about she slept with CEOs, NBA players. She put the plural sense on everything. CEOs, that's many. NBA stars, that's many. The whole team, huh? And after that, hey, guess what, man? He ended up having to go back to his family, showing his family that true love, huh? Going back to his roots. That was it on that. Come on, you got to pick up.
Yeah, it was to the point of Satan deceiving the whole world. but now salvation has come. Isaiah 25:7.
Let me get Isaiah 41 and start at verse number 11. Look it up.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 25 and verse number 7. And he will destroy in his mountain the face of the coverings cast all over people, and the veil that is spread all over nations. He will swallow up death in victory.
What?
He will swallow up death in victory.
See, the Lord is going to swallow up death and victory, man. That victory of the so-called white man is gonna come to naught, man. Right? It ain't gonna be no victory of the so-called white man. You're not gonna hear of, oh, America won many wars again. There ain't gonna be none of that, man. Right? He can't fight against the Lord. Right? The Lord got the biggest hands, man. The longest reach you ever seen, man. Who could box with the Lord? Right? You might be the best boxer in the USA, but what about in the whole world, man? In the whole universe. John Jones ain't got nothing on the Lord, man. Right? Even though he cold, right? He cold, but he ain't better than the Lord, man. Right? You know?
And the Lord God will wipe away tears from all the faces.
And then the Most High God is going to give the children of Israel peace. He's going to wipe away the eyes of the children of Israel. What's going on, brother?
What's up, bro?
Hey, you see yourself on the sign real quick? All right, brother. You got to separate from your damn enemy, man. Right? You got to separate from that so-called white man, that Edomite, that dog, that devil, that Satan. You got to separate from your enemy, man.
That's right.
Damn madness.
Salakia, verse 7, right? It's showing you literally that Esau has a veil cast over the entire world, even the people who he set up to be at league against us. See, Esau got a veil on that brother. That's why he don't want to see who he is up on the sign.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
See that? And the Most High made that manifest, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, man.
And I don't know if I heard, but if he walking when you said something, I told you. I think he said that. Like, I told you. To the Edomite.
See that?
About why he wasn't gonna stop Edom. Yeah. We can't stop against them, bro. They're not gonna like you.
Jake know who we are. Jake know damn well who we are.
Yeah.
Jake just want to fit in. You blacks in the spec, y'all just want to fit in with your enemy. Y'all know damn well we the Israelites.
Right.
All your celebrities is telling y'all we the Israelites. Y'all know it. Y'all just don't want to take the responsibility and keep the laws and commandments.
Damn gonna die, man. You can't fit in with the so-called white man. And the white man can't fit in to the so-called black man.
Right.
Peter. See that? I just want a quick question. You think you can fit in with black people? All right, let's test it, man.
Look at his shorts, huh?
What's going on, brother? How you doing, King? What's your name? Israel. Israel? Oh, praise to the Most High, man. Now you know that's your nationality, right? Okay.
I was out in Demona last year.
Oh, praises. What you know about the being a Hebrew Israelite?
I had some people that raised me there. You know, Ben Ami, Prince Asiel.
Okay.
You know them?
I heard of the name, but I'm not too familiar with the brothers.
Okay, yeah. Ben Ami, Prince Asiel. They led a movement out of Chicago during the like 80s or whatever. Baltimore and stuff like, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I read about it a lot. They was like, people were selling their houses and stuff like that, so they moved to Demona. At first they went to Liberia.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I read in the books they was going through a lot, dealing with like something called driver ants or something down there.
Okay.
And they moved from Liberia to Demona, Israel, where they at today.
So what you learned from the brothers thus far? What you learned from the
How to
brothers?
live, how to eat, how to live, how to eat. Like, you know, I don't practice it all, but like I learned it.
Don't you think we should practice it all?
Yeah, I mean, we could. We went out of Israelites though.
We are the Israelites, right?
Exactly. He said, what God said, he said, if only y'all would listen to me. So we know the way.
Let me get Deuteronomy 5 and 29.
I like smoking and drinking.
Hey man, hey you telling the truth. You telling the truth. You like smoking and drinking. Now is that something that we're supposed to be doing as a Hebrew Israelite?
Yeah, just not drunkenness.
No. Are we supposed to smoke?
Probably not. It just defiles the body. You know what I'm saying?
So if you know it
so
defiles.
bad pussy, bro. So it's bad pussy, bro.
That's why you can't lay down with everybody. You ain't wrong. You can't lay down with everybody, man. Right? But stand on that black and mild, man. Right? You know it defiles your body. You know it's hurting you in the inside. It's defiling or it's troubling that vessel that the Most High made for you, man.
But I also won three national championships in college. I'm a track runner, and Michael Jordan used to smoke cigars too. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I defend, but it's something that is like, you know what I'm saying? It's something that there's a social proof that cessation amongst men like causes like growth.
I understand.
It inspires thought, like stuff like that. So I like smoking my cigars.
I understand you know you say you won all these things, man. But is that gonna help you win the battle of the Lord?
Sometimes I be smoking. I'm not gonna lie, and I have some great ass thoughts. But on a serious note, no, man. You gotta let all of this stuff go. You know what I'm saying? But in the Bible, it also talks about, I forgot who was talking. And he was talking about, like, you know, basically defilers, adulterers, all this other stuff. And he said, yeah, and this is what you once were. So he was basically talking to the people about saying that, like, okay, like, even though we're bringing the people out of this thinking, we're bringing the people out of this land, this is also what you once were. So it's teaching you to look down upon that with humility in the sense of, like,
let me get first, what you got? Drop that. Let me get 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. Right?
Titus chapter 3.
This the book of Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verse number 29. Oh, that there was such an heart in them that they would fear me and keep all my commandments always.
How long?
Always.
How long?
Always.
So it was a heart, it was a mind in us that always we was going to keep the commandments of the Lord. Right? It was let me get Ezekiel chapter 8 and verse number 17. Right? Ezekiel chapter 8 and verse number 17. Our people used to smoke back then too. Right? But did that anger in the Most High, or did that put pleasure in the Most High?
And this is what you once were.
Right? We're going to bring that up. Right? Bring this up.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 8 and verse number 17. Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they commit here?
So is it a light thing that the children of Israel commit abominations? Is that a thing that we're supposed to do? No. But it's going to describe one of those abominations. Read on.
For they filled the land with violence.
They filled the land with violence, man. Killing their own people. Cooning out against their own people, man. Right? Putting them swine in the flesh pots, man. Right? Read on.
And have returned to provoke me to anger.
And they provoked the Most High God to anger. They done what else? Read on.
And lo, they put the branch to their nose.
They put a branch to their nose. Right? I know a lot of people, as soon as they take that black and mild out the pack, they want to put it up to their nose and smell it. The same thing they do with the weed. That Tray 5, man. Right? They want to put it up to their nose, but that's one of the abominations. Read on.
Therefore, will I also deal in fury?
Now, the Most High God says, since they do that, I'm going to deal in fury. The same way you smoke it. You smell it up. Right? The Most High God is going to deal with you with fury. Right? If you don't mind, you can kind of put that out right now, King. Right?
You want me to put it out?
Yeah, put that out right now.
I got you.
All praises.
Because it's an abomination for the Most High God to even smell that up. The Most High God's favorite scent is the frankincense and myrrh. That's the odor that we supposed to be, you know, putting a fire on, man, and letting the Most High God smell in the air. Right? But this is an abomination that they put that branch to their nose. Right? They put that tobacco. They put that weed up to their nose, man. And it angered the Lord and it caused the Lord to deal with the children of Israel in fury. Read on.
Mine eyes shall not spare.
Now the Most High God's not going to have pity. Right? As much time as our people getting on their hands and knees to pray to the Lord, and he said he wasn't going to have any pity, man. Right? Read on.
Neither will I have pity, and though they cry in my ear.
Even though you cry to the Most High God, let me get John chapter 9 and verse number 31. Right? I know I'm calling a lot of precepts, but I'm going to get to them, right? Read on.
With a loud voice, yet will I not hear them.
Lord said,
yet will I not hear them.
As they go and cry to the Most High, still doing these abominations, he's not going to hear them, huh? Now we got to ask ourselves, why is the Most High God not hearing us? What are we doing? Are we disobeying the Most High God, or are we doing what's pleasurous to the Most High God? Right? Bring this up.
It's the book of John, chapter 9, and verse 31. Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
What the Lord said.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
So the Lord does not hear sinners. So if he said he was going to turn his ear from them that cry for putting a branch up to their nose, they must be sinners. So by default, by smoking that, King, you will be in sin.
What's the branch though? What's the branch that you're talking about? Like how do we know? Like what type of root? I hear what you're saying, but what's the branch that they're really speaking about in this scripture?
Let me get Genesis chapter 1 and verse number 29. All right? Genesis chapter 1 and verse number 29. That branch could be a multitude of things. That branch could be physically, this branch right here, or a wicked branch. Right? That branch could be, right, such of anything that burns. Because in biblical times, any branch was burnt. We burnt branches, man. Right? So by doing what we're doing in modern day terms of 2024, it'll be lighting anything with smoking. That would be considered that branch, or that will symbolize that branch. Right? Bring this up.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse number 29. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed.
Now, there's herbs bearing seed, read on.
Which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in which is the fruit of the tree yielding seed.
Right? The Most High God made certain trees, right? All the trees, read on.
To you it shall be for meat.
What the Lord say?
To you it shall be for meat.
Those branches are something it's supposed to be consumed. That nicotine, you ain't supposed to put that in your mouth, man. We see the so-called white man putting that tobacco on his mouth, man, and just chewing on it, and now all his teeth gone. That's not how we're supposed to be, man. Right? Our people love to smoke the marijuana instead of eating it. But it was every herb yielding seed that was made for meat, right? Made to eat, made as food. We're really supposed to be eating it than smoking it. Because on a scientific level, right, when you smoke that marijuana, you ever wonder why you cough?
When you smoke in the lungs, you smoke.
Exactly. So your body that the Most High God made for you is rejecting that. You constantly putting in, everybody want to say, oh, ain't nobody died from marijuana. Yes, they have. You took that one deep cough and they never coughed again. Because you died. No, real talk. Right? And it breaks down that, I got you, King. It's breaking down that lining in your lungs. That same way with that black and mild, man. If you take that x-ray of your lungs, it's not going to look like what the Most High God made it to be. It's not going to look as healthy. It's going to look black, dark, and decayed, huh? Police, the ambulance or the people at the hospital are not going to tell you how long you can live, even though they could probably try to make a prediction, but they're not going to tell you. Why? Because they want you to continue to smoke it. They don't want you to stop, man. Right? You got something to say, King?
Yeah, and I was going to say, King, so also, too, what brother was bringing out is most people are not addicted to weed. They're addicted to the tobacco product. Like, so even with that black and mild, when you look at the black and mild, look at the pack. Just read the back of it. When you get it, it's telling you it's chemicals in there for addiction. It's telling you that. So that's what our people are addicted to. That's why when we tell them, oh, you can eat it, I don't want to do that, because you're addicted to the tobacco. You're addicted to what you put in the weed in, what the black and milds is in, more than it itself. You see what I'm saying?
God, so we got to find out what this is about, man. Let me get Leviticus chapter 18 and verse number 30. Let me get 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse number 16. Right? We got to find out if this is right in the eyes of the Most High. Because as we see, our people, as they smoke, they got heart problems. They can't breathe right. Right? Our people dying constantly. Right? We see that on a daily basis off of smoking, off of drinking excessively. But is that what the Most High God wants us to do? All right, bring this up.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse number 30. No. Therefore shall ye keep my ordinances.
You got to keep the ordinances of the Lord. When you read the first 5 books of the Bible, right, you find the ordinances of the Lord, you know?
That ye commit not any one of these abominable customs.
You got to find out what those abominable customs was.
Yeah,
and it's still here. That is still.
We don't live under the Mosaic law no more.
Why don't we?
Do you when your food, the food that you eat? I don't know if you eat meat at all. A lot of Hebrews are vegan now. But when you eat meat, do you make sure that animal the blood was buried so far under the ground. We don't live under the Mosaic law no more.
I ain't never read that law.
Yeah, I've never. You kind of got to bring that up.
No, that's.
You got to bring up that account in Bible.
Anytime you slaughtered an animal, you had to bury the blood so deep into the. That's under the Mosaic. The Mosaic law had a ton of like. Right. Exactly.
To be honest, King, as reading the law, and brothers, read that thing. We ain't never read that part. It might be something new to us. If you could prove,
Jesus said, he said, I came to fulfill the law.
What
law was he talking about?
Let me get Matthew chapter 5.
Talking about the Mosaic law.
And let me get what's that? Luke chapter.
That's why you got Christians and stuff like that who can eat meat, who don't have to like there were certain laws under the Mosaic law that you had to do like even. So we don't live under the Mosaic law no more.
We are supposed to, because what?
No,
let me show you.
Hold
on. Let me show you something. Does the Lord or does Christ change?
No, but the law.
Okay. Hold on. Let's go back to Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verse number 29 real quick.
That's still under the Mosaic law.
So the Mosaic law is no more, that we don't have to keep that no more.
He fulfilled that law. He said I came to fulfill the law. What law was he talking about?
Now look at this, right?
What law was he talking about?
Let me say, the law that he came to fulfill was the Lord's sacrifice, animal sacrifice.
He came to fulfill the law. We don't live under the Mosaic law.
So you don't believe in the law?
That's not true. We don't live under the Mosaic law. He wrote it there.
What's the Mosaic law? The 613 laws?
Man, there was a ton. That's like Hammurabi.
That's the 613 laws.
Yeah, that's like
so you basically, hold on, brother. So you're basically saying we don't keep the law no more. We don't live under the law.
It's not the Mosaic law,
bro. You see how
Salakia. Yeah, that is wicked.
That's wicked according to the Bible.
Real quick. Wait. Hold on, Salakia, real quick. Brother,
wild as hell. Like,
listen.
I studied the Bible.
No, you didn't.
No,
brother.
Okay, hold on.
Salakia, real quick.
Listen real quick.
Let's reason. Hey,
brother,
just call me wicked as hell. Like
brother, according to the Bible, according to the Lord, that is.
Like,
I mean, the law is disrespectful, brother.
No,
now, real quick.
That's disrespectful.
But look at this. Okay, but can you listen real quick? No, because you're not gonna get ready to try to say something and run. Listen and let's reason. You're gonna run because you're doing a lot with a lot of people do. Bring it up.
Salakia King, you said that we're not under the Mosaic law anymore, right?
No,
we don't have to do any of the law.
That's not true. We don't live under the Mosaic law.
I said we don't have to do any of the law anymore.
That would be ridiculous. That's not true. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
You're asking.
So look,
you're playing some math. All I'm saying.
No, I'm not.
Jesus came to fulfill the Mosaic law.
Brother, can you rate?
No.
Why?
But that's not the.
It is the Mosaic. Bring it out.
That's one of the 10 commandments.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
You don't know the Bible.
When was the last time you read your Bible, brother?
Be honest.
Hold on. Let me see. When was the last time you read your Bible?
I would love to talk to these guys, but they like, you know what I'm saying? When they like, it's so disrespectful.
Brother, when was the last time you read your Bible, King?
It's like there's no level of like respect there. Like,
bring this up.
He in his feelings.
He don't know another man wicked. My name is Israel Havilah. I was named after my family.
Matthew 5:21. You can be named after plenty of things, but if you're not living like an Israelite, that don't matter. All Israel ain't Israel, nah. Bring this up.
That's a whole nother thing.
This is the book of Matthew. I know you want Deuteronomy. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5 and verse number 29. Oh, that their sons and harden them, that they will fear me and keep all my commandments always. And keep all my commandments always.
Do what?
And keep all my commandments always.
Just back in the Mosaic.
I'm about to get on that train.
Keep all my commandments always.
So the Lord said we got to keep His commandments always. How long is always, brother? Brother, stop listening. Stop trying to talk to the damn camera, brother.
Because I'm looking at y'all.
No, you're looking at the camera, brother. Now look at this. Look at this, brother. Look. What is the Bible saying? What did the Lord just say, brother?
Causing wickedness out here with the disrespect.
See that?
God's love don't work like
John
that.
1:17. Bring it up.
So even if they impart knowledge, you out here being disrespectful, and that's why Chicago is the way.
Man, it only becomes disrespectful to an unrighteous man. Let me get Matthew chapter 8, chapter 5, verse 18. I know you in the spirit.
But you don't even know me.
I know you in the spirit.
I know you a clown.
Yeah.
I know you a clown.
You can say that.
I know you a clown.
Of course,
you out here with a microphone.
But look at that, man.
You out here,
right,
you out here
bring it out.
responding. Ain't nothing feminine about you out here, though.
Right?
But you a clown.
You right, but you're destroying your body, man.
But you
bring
a
this
clown.
up.
I'm telling you a clown.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 18.
Bring it out.
For verily I say to you, to heaven and earth pass.
To what?
To heaven and earth pass.
What the Lord said?
To heaven and earth pass.
Till heaven and earth pass. Read on.
One jot or one tittle shall no wise pass.
See, are you listening to the Bible?
Look at me like that.
Are you going to listen to the Bible?
Bro,
What you saying?
Are you going to listen to the Bible?
don't provoke me.
I do this shit.
Are you going to listen to the
All
Bible?
my people around here.
Are you listening to the
You
Bible?
being disrespectful. And
Because I'm telling you to keep the law.
You think
Because I'm telling you to keep the law.
that camera.
Let me get Proverbs
I
chapter
slap the shit
27
out that
verse
camera.
number
What are you
29.
talking about?
Proverbs chapter 27 verse number 29.
I appreciate the positive message y'all trying to give, but all
Man,
that
you
disrespectful shit.
you just said we out here
You
doing
a
wickedness,
clown.
man.
You a clown.
Bring it out, man.
You
I
a
know I'm a
clown.
clown because I tried to
You
bring
a-
you life.
bro, you a
I tried to
clown.
have
Bro's
you-
a clown,
I tried
bro.
to have you put down the
No,
damn
you
shit
a
that's
clown.
breaking your stuff, man.
You a clown.
Hey,
You a
only
clown, bro.
only a weak